चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वञ्चाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरकृष्णे नमः। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालयै कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमः। यं प्राप्तजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातरया जुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तर्वो विनेदो तं सर्वभूतहृदयं नमामि। तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना इति विज्ञाय राधे त्वं नमामि। भक्त्या विहीनाय अपराधस्य चित्तास्य कामादितरम् दिव्यामयीं त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणा। First of all, my millions of humble Dandavat pranam in the lotus feet of my Paramarabdhatam Srila Gurudeva. Om Visnu Srimad Bhaktivedanta.
Would you like to stay for the class?
Same in the lotus feet of my Shiksha Guru.
If you want, you
Om
can take
Visnu
the chair from outside and put here in
Srimad Bhaktivedanta. Now we are explaining Ratha Yatra festival. First, in Kijkduin, Krishna met with gopis and Radhika. And Krishna wanted to console. But separation fire so much increased. They told, our mind is Vrindavan. So please, if you can come in Vrindavan, then you will be satisfied, you will be satisfied. And then they took Krishna on their mind chariot and coming to Vrindavan. That is why Seito Parannath Painu Jahan lagi Matam Dahan. After long time, long separation, we have met our most beloved Krishna. We were burning in the first separation. Now we have this. And especially now they are happy. Now Krishna is going to Vrindavan with them in their mind. And then it became midday. All were dancing and singing in front of Jagannath Baldev Subhadra. Jai Jagannath, Jai Subhadra, Jai Baladev. All were dancing. So now all were almost tired. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also tired. He was dancing at a time in 7 parties, at a time, with 7 forms. Only some person saw it. Prataparudra Maharaja, he realized Sadhvam Bhattacharya. And he told to Sadhvam, how wonderful that means one body and he dancing in the 7 at a time. How much? Then he told that you are very lucky to see this. And then all began to offer narikeli, you know, coconut, and so many kinds of sweet from far away. And Jagannath was taking by what? Not by hand, only by eyes he was taking. Oh, about 20 lakhs of devotees. How much?
2 million.
How many million?
2.
Oh, persons. Oh, they are offering. And after offering, they are taking prasad. Mahaprabhu was tired, so he came to Aitota nearby, where all kinds of flowers and clothes of whole world can be found. And they are offered to Jagannath Baldev Subhadra. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was tired and all they are taking prasadam, Mahaprabhu went to a tree and on the root he was meditating, but not in sense. In that I am bringing Krishna from Dwarka, I am bringing in this mood. And tears were coming, sometimes Sakti because. And then in mid-time, Sadham told to, now this is the time, in a very simple dress, in one dhoti, only one, half wearing and half, and go and sing in a very pathetic melody. Gopi is here. And Mahaprabhu embrace you. Be very careful. Okay?
Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripasindhubhyeva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama. So for the past few days we have been so fortunate to be drinking the nectar that has emanated from the lotus mouth of our beloved Gurudev on Ratha Yatra Lila Katha of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And we have heard how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu performed this Ratha Yatra in the mood of Srimati Radharani. That actually Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. Actually, he is Nanda Nandan Sri Krishna, the son of Nandan Yashoda in Vrindavan, Brajendra Nandan Shyam Sundar. But now he has taken this golden complexion and the bhav, the transcendental loving moods of Srimati Radharani. And the whole deep secret of Ratha Yatra Leela being revealed to us by Srila Gurudeva, as he is repeating the words of Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami and Chaitanya Charitamrita, to teach the deep meaning of Ratha Yatra, how this Ratha Yatra festival performed by Mahaprabhu is really the mood of the gopis meeting Krishna at Kurukshetra after a very, very long time, and how their hearts are breaking in separation mood, and how they are longing to bring Krishna back to Vrindavan. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is enacting this pastime of dancing in front of the Ratha Yatra cart of Lord Jagannath, he is completely in this exact mood of Srimati Radhika. His heart and his soul is the heart and soul of Srimati Radhika. So as we hear about his dancing in front of Lord Jagannath, his ecstatic manifestations, how he was jumping so high in the air and crashing to the ground, how his eyes were like syringes, squirting out oceans of tears, wetting everyone around him, and how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became so much enwrapped in Jagannath Dev that even Jagannath became completely awestruck by his dancing. Because Jagannath is Krishna and Mahaprabhu is Shri Radha. And so Krishna is stunned. Sometimes his cart stops moving. And sometimes no one can pull this Jagannath cart. Only Mahaprabhu can pull it. No one else, even elephants. So sometimes Chaitanya Mahaprabhu goes behind the cart of Jagannath when no one can push this huge cart, and he places his head against the cart. And then, just by pushing with his head, the entire cart starts moving. So many miraculous, astonishing, adbhuta, wonderful pastimes he exhibited. So after dancing and dancing, as Srila Gurudeva described, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to the midday section of the Ratha Yatra parade. And there was a garden nearby to there. And there was a garden which Srila Gurudeva described, that Lord Jagannath stopped at that place, and from all directions, thousands, hundreds of thousands, lakhs and lakhs of devotees brought so many offerings of bhog, so many fruits and flowers, so many cooked preparations, and they offered to Lord Jagannath from all directions with no formalities. Simply they came and they offered to Jagannath, and Jagannath Dev accepted all of these offerings. And after this performance, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he felt very tired and he went into this garden. Very sweet atmosphere in this garden, like Vrindavan atmosphere. And Mahaprabhu was completely absorbed in this mood. And when he came into the garden, he was feeling just as Srimati Radharani had felt when Krishna had left for Mathura and gone away from Vrindavan. And he was deeply absorbed in this heartbreaking moods of separation. So in this way he laid down on a very beautiful place underneath the tree in this garden, and along with him so many of his associates surrounded in different directions, Advaita Charya and all these other Mahabhagavat Vaishnavas, they also laid down to rest here and there. And Gurudeva is describing that at this opportune time, a very wonderful opportunity came to the king of Jagannath Puri, Maharaj Prataparudra. So Maharaj Prataparudra, he was a very, very great Vaishnava. And from the time that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to Jagannath Puri, Maharaj Prataparudra became aware of his divine personality, and he had full faith in him that actually he is the Supreme Lord himself, Sri Krishna, who has descended into this world to distribute his causeless, unlimited mercy and save all the jiva souls. So as all the Vaishnavas came from far and wide to get the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, also Maharaj Prataparudra, he desired to meet directly with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he expressed this desire to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and the associates of Mahaprabhu. But when they approached Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and they told him, oh, the king, he wants to meet with you and he wants to fall at your lotus feet and receive your mercy, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became very stern. And he said, I refuse to meet with him. He is a king. What is a king? That means a person who's always associated with so much materialistic paraphernalia, so much money, so many women, and material enjoyments. So I will not meet such a materialistic person. And then they tried to describe to Mahaprabhu that, oh, but Maharaj Prataparudra, actually, he is a very great devotee and he has full faith in your lotus feet. And then Mahaprabhu said, doesn't matter, he is a king. And even this word king, it is like a snake. Even if you remove the fangs and the poison from a poisonous snake, oh, it was still so dangerous. So I will not meet with him. And no matter how hard they tried to request Mahaprabhu, he still remained firm, and even he told, if you keep on asking me, then I will leave here, Jagannath Puri, and I will go to Alalnath. So then the devotees, they understood that Mahaprabhu was enacting this pastime to teach everyone that one should be very careful to associate with materialistic persons. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he understood, because he is the Supreme Lord Krishna, and he understood that Maharaj Prataparudra was a great Vaishnava, but still he wanted to show the example, never to associate with materialistic persons. And eventually there was another arrangement made by the associates of Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu himself, he allowed that the son, the young son of Maharaj Prataparudra could come and he could meet with him. So one day that boy came dressed in very beautiful garments, looking like a beautiful cowherd boy. And when he came to meet Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu actually became overwhelmed, and it stimulated his transcendental love for Krishna. Oh, and then he embraced this boy. And when the boy was embraced, he became overwhelmed with love for Krishna, and he began to chant, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. So after this, he went back to his father. And when Maharaj Prataparudra embraced his son, he also felt this embrace of Mahaprabhu. So in a certain way, Mahaprabhu was showing Maharaj Prataparudra that he was giving his mercy, but only partially. So then, now the Ratha Yatra festival was taking place. And Maharaj Prataparudra, at the beginning of this Ratha Yatra festival, he showed in the midst of these thousands and thousands of people, he showed to the whole world that I may be king, but who is really the king? Who is really the ruler? The ruler of all, the whole universe, that is Jagannath Dev. And I am simply the menial servant of Jagannath. So, as tradition went, the king of Puri would come and sweep the ground with a broom with a golden handle. And he would sweep in front of Lord Jagannath as he was being taken from the temple and placed upon the Ratha Yatra cart. And in this way, when Mahaprabhu saw that Maharaj Prataparudra was sweeping in this way, then his heart also began to melt some more for Maharaj Prataparudra. And then as the kirtan began, and Mahaprabhu formed 7 kirtan parties with great personalities singing and dancing within these parties, like Haridas Thakur, Advaita Charja, and Vasudev Ghosh, Govinda Ghosh. And in this way, these kirtan parties, 4 parties were in front of Lord Jagannath's cart. and one party on each side of his cart, and one party in the rear. And there were thousands and thousands of devotees who were responding to the singing and chanting in each party. And Mahaprabhu began to dance and sing in one party, but then as Maharaj Prataparudra was watching this scene, he saw that Mahaprabhu was not only singing and dancing in one party, but actually simultaneously he was manifested in each one of the 7 parties, and he was singing. And Maharaj Prataparudra thought, what am I seeing here? Is this real or is this an illusion? But then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya also confirmed to him, yes, you are seeing. Mahaprabhu is allowing you to see this transcendental manifestation of himself, just as Sri Krishna had danced with the gopis in Ras Leela, and he himself manifested thousands and millions of forms, and he was dancing one Krishna in between every 2 gopis. And in this way, millions of manifestations. In the same way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was dancing in Ratha Yatra and simultaneously dancing in each party, moving very, very fast. Sometimes he would move so fast that it was like a firebrand. If you have a stick with fire at the end, and in the darkness you swing it around in a circle, then it looks like one circle from this. Mahaprabhu was moving so quickly like this. And Maharaj Prataparudra was able to see this. So now, when Mahaprabhu came to this garden of Aitota, this is the Jagannath Pallava gardens, and he was lying underneath this tree. Now, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya instructed him, now is your chance. Mahaprabhu's heart has actually melted for you. He very much wants to give you his mercy. So now you should go, and you should very stealthily, very quietly, you should approach him, and you should take off your royal dress and garments, and you should put on the simple garments of a Vaishnava, dhoti kurta like this, and you should very humbly go into the garden, and then it will be easy for you to approach Mahaprabhu, because now he is in the mood of separation from Krishna, and you should go there, and you should sing in a very beautiful and sweet voice the beautiful songs which were sung by the Braja Gopis when Krishna had disappeared from the Ras Leela dance, and he had gone wandering here and there in the forest, and all the gopis were searching everywhere to try and find him. And after they could not find him, and after they met Srimati Radharani, then they came to the bank of the Jamuna and they sang the Gopi Geet. So you should go there, because if you sing this, then Mahaprabhu will be very, very pleased. So now Maharaj Prataparudra, he followed this instruction, and he took the dust of the lotus feet of Advaita Acharya and all the other Vaishnavas. And now with their permission and their blessings, he very quietly came and approached Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu was lying there, asleep, but not really asleep. He was in a trance. He was completely absorbed in the mood of Srimati Radharani. And when Maharaj Prataparudra came there, he came and sat at the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And now very gently, he began to stroke the feet of Mahaprabhu, and he began to sing in a very sweet voice with total moods of emotion and bhav, the songs of the gopis. Jayati tedikam janmana braja shrayata indira shashvadatrahi Dayata drisyatam dikshutavakas tvaidrita savas tvam vichinvate. This is the introductory verse of the Gopi Geet. Here the Braja Gopis, they are glorifying Krishna. And they are saying to Krishna that it is because of your birth in this land of Braja that this land of Braja has become so glorious. Even the goddess of fortune herself, she is living here always in Braja, where all of her opulences are unlimitedly manifested here. And she wants to do seva to you by decorating your holy birthplace, your holy dham, for the pleasure of your lotus feet and all of your Brijvasis. And we are searching everywhere, our dearly beloved, our Dayata. We have been searching everywhere throughout the forest, trying to find you. But alas, we have not been able to see you anywhere, no matter how hard we have tried. Please, please, give us your mercy, and please reveal yourself to us. So in this way, as he began to sing the Gopi Geet, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was listening to these beautiful shlokas being sung by him, one after the other after the other. And Mahaprabhu became stimulated in ecstatic love of Krishna. And now he began to sit up, and he was wondering, who is this personality? He requested this king, oh, who are you that you have come and you have given me this wonderful nectar? And the king said, I am only the servant of the servant of the servant of your servant. I am no one. And then Mahaprabhu kept listening. And then the king began to sing some more of the verses from Gopi Geet. And he sang the famous verse, Tava katamritam tapta jivanam kavibiriditam kalmashapaham Shravana Mangalam Srimad Guri Grinanti Je Bhuri Dajanaha. Here the gopis are telling Krishna, Tavakatamritam Tapta Jivanam. For all those souls in this world who are burning and suffering from all the miseries in this world, the threefold miseries, and they are finding no relief. Oh, your katamritam, your wonderful transcendental nectar of your pastimes, by hearing them, their whole souls will be cooled and relieved from the burning fire of this material existence. Tapta jivanam kavibir iditam kalmashapaham. The great sages and all the saintly persons, they have described your glories. Kavibir iditam kalmashapaham. Just by hearing all of your glories, all sinful reactions will immediately become mitigated from the heart. One will be purified, because you have yourself told in Srimad Bhagavatam, Shrinvatam Svakata Krishna Punya Shavana Kirtana. Anyone who hears your transcendental message, you yourself, in the form of Harikatha, will be cleansing their hearts. So, Shravana Mangalam Srimad Atatam. Oh, all of these wonderful narrations are the top most auspicious possible narrations that anyone can hear with their ears. They are full of transcendental potency. And Buddhida Jana, Bhuvi Grinanti Jai Buddhida Jana. Anyone who sings these wonderful topics, they are the greatest, most munificent welfare workers in the whole world, in the whole universe. So in this way, Mahaprabhu was hearing these beautiful shlokas by the gopis, and his bhavs were rising in his heart. And when he heard Maharaj Prataparudra singing in this way, he began to cry out.
Some gopis also explain this is looking another way.
Another meaning.
What meaning?
Yes. There actually, the brother gopis, there is a general meaning to the songs that they have sung. That general meaning is what I just explained, the direct meaning. But there is also another indirect meaning that they actually spoke when they spoke these verses. And our Vaishnavacharyas have shown us that the moods of the gopis were revealed within these Sanskrit words. So, Tava Katamritam, Tapta Jivanam. Here it is saying Tava Katamritam, that your kata is amrita. It is transcendental nectar.
No,
but I'm saying that's what the general meaning is.
Okay, you have
Yes.
now you
Yes. Yes. But the Braja Gopis, when they say these same words, actually what they are telling is Tava Kata Mritam. Mritam means death. Your topics, your subject matter, all of your transcendental pastimes, anyone who hears them, this will cause them to die. They will be killed by these pastimes. This is actually what they are telling. Because what happens, just like what happened to us, we heard your transcendental nectar of your pastimes, and then what happened? We became victims. Just like a hunter who goes into the forest and with his weapons he kills so many innocent animals and he ruins their lives. In the same way, through your kata is mritam, because it actually will make everyone attached to you, so much so that they will leave everything, their happy life in their homes, their relationships with their mothers and fathers, their husbands and wives, with their children. They will forget about everything. They will leave everything behind, and their whole lives will become ruined. They'll become like street beggars, and their whole lives will be ruined. And then like us, even if they want to forget you, they'll become so victimized by your sweet Harikatha that, they will never be able to give you up and think about anything else. So we are directly warning that all the kavis, they have spoken wrongly, they have lied. Actually, your kata is mritam. It will not liberate us. It will make us more slaves of your kata, and then we'll never be able to get out of this situation ever. So, in this way, the Braja Gopis, they have this intense mood. These are the highest moods of Mahabhav prema that they are expressing. Apparently contradictory moods. But within all these songs of the Gopis, these hidden meanings are there. And so, in this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was hearing this nectar, and his moods of Gopi Bhav and Radha Bhav were reaching very highest states. And when he felt these wonderful emotions, and he saw this person singing these songs, then he said to him, Burida, Burida, Burida. And he sat up and he embraced him. Burida means, oh, you are so magnanimous, you are so wonderful, you are so charitable. And then, at that time, he told him, I am just a sannyasi. I have nothing, no material possessions in this world. But I am so indebted to you. You have come and you have narrated this sweet, sweet Harikatha. So now, what I must do is I must give you something. But all that I have is my own embrace. So I will embrace you. And now he embraced Maharaj Prataparudra. And Maharaj Prataparudra's whole life and soul was completely satisfied finally, after longing for years that Mahaprabhu would give him his mercy. So in this way.
Thank you. What is the meaning of Srimad Atatam? Srimad Atatam? Srimad Atatam. Oh, somebody know? Srimad Atatam.
Sadhanandana Salakaya Chakshurunmitandana Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Just you are listening about Gopi Gita, this slok. Tava kathamritam tapta jivanam kaviviriritam kalmasapaham savana mangalam srimad-atatam bhuginanti te bhurida janaha. Actually, all these words has minimum 2 meanings. But Gurudev emphasizes this point, Srimad-atatam. If Gurudev allow me, then I can explain all the words to different meanings. but only Gurudev emphasizes the Srimad-atatam. The first meaning, Srimad-atatam, will take shelter of Sri Krishna and glorify his Harikatha. Then what will be result? Srimad-atatam, his opulence, his beauty, everything will increase day by day. But gopis, especially the Sapaksha gopis, means Radhika's party's gopis are telling Srimad-atatam. Sri means Saundarya, means beauty. Sri means opulence. What will be? Atata means to cut away. Who will take your shelter? Who will describe your Harikatha? His Sri will go away forever. Means his opulence and beauty will go away. We are the witness. We have taken up your shelter. Always shall glorify you. Always will live with you. What happened? today nothing with us. Even if some will come to us, come beg something, we have not even any dry chickpeas to give them as a alms. So we have the witness. We haven't taken a shelter and speak about you. They are all opulence, all still go away. Srimad Atatam, because Atma is two meanings, so one to increase, another to cut away. Srimad Atatam, Bhuvi Gridanti Ke Bhuridahajana. Who means in this world? Whoever in this world, describe about you and they are the greatest donor. Bhurida means greatest, Janam means persons. But Gopis are telling, Bhurida Janaha, whoever describe about you, they are not greatest donor. Who are they? Bhuri Da. Bhuri means greatest, Da means slaughterer. Whoever describe about you, they are the greatest slaughterer in this world. So don't listen Krishna Katha. Whoever will come to you and want to describe you, please come. We will describe about Krishna. You have not to pay any fees. And even Mahaprasad is free of cost. I have not pure at all. Our Gosvami Guru said, don't come. Why? If you come and step in Mahaprabhu's trap, then you never pull it back anymore. So you have to be like street beggar, like gopis. So you have to be careful. Our Guru Vargas has told that if someone is coming, their dress is saffron cloth. They have trikanti, means three neck beads, tilak on their forehead. They have sikha on their top of their head. Don't trust them. If you come in their trap, then your life will be really like gopis. That means if you want to success in your life and if you want to be happy forever, must have to surrender under bona fide Gurudev and be a good guidance and good association, then your life will be successful. Then your Krishna bhajan will be complete, and then you can be one day either guidance of gopis and you can serve divine couple like gopis. Hare Krishna. Vansha Gambhakari Bhakti.
What came after that? Can you?
Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chaksuram Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Srila Gurudev asked me to express some other aspects of the Ratha Yatra festival.
No.
Just after that?
What became of Prataparudra and Mahaprabhu? Hearing this, Mahaprabhu
embraced him, and some of his bhavs came into the heart of King Prataparudra, and they both embraced and they both fainted. And King Prataparudra realized many of the loving moods of Srimati Radhika for Sri Krishna. Moods of Srimati Radhika and the gopis for Krishna. I don't know what beyond that means. I don't know what you mean beyond that.
Then Mahaprabhu was waiting with Radha mood. Yes, coming. He did not knew that who is messaging him and who is doing that song of Kathamrita. But anyhow, he was so pleased that he embraced him and told, who are you that you are giving nectar to drink? And he became so happy, Mahaprabhu. And then At once he showed him his Aspajya roop, like Shankh Chakra Gada Padma with Krishna, or it may be in Jagannath's way. He showed us. And then he knew that he is himself Krishna. And after that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, don't tell anyone, keep in your heart. And then Raja है न ज्ञान प्रभु ना कोई प्रकाश अंतरे सकल ज्ञान नहीं पाई. Mahaprabhu was, as he told, he knew that he is a great bhakta, but he was king. We should not meet with king sannyasis, but now we are going to meet them. They are not coming to us, but we go. Oh, this is not good for sannyasis. So Mahaprabhu, by this the story, he teaching us and setting an example that if you go to house or palace of a king, you will see his so many enjoying opulences, and then you will see his queens, and then you will be attached, and a mood will come that I should have all these things. So for sannyasi brahmachari, they should not meet with you. They should meet with only high class of Vaishnavas. And then all took some prasadam, Mahaprabhu and his all followers and other general person, and now it became somewhat third prahar. After noon, some coolness came, then all began to pull the cabinet. But not an inch it was going. Then 4, 5, 6 elephants were given there and began to pull, but they also could not do. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and told that, oh, take these elephants away. And then he, from behind, he took his head there and began to pull, and at once Rath with a great noise, hood, it began to run away. After that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sometimes going on front of Rath and doing kirtan, but Rath used to stop there. When Mahaprabhu was going, then Rath was also going. Tabe Rath chale dheere dheere, slowly going. But when Mahaprabhu used to become behind chariot, then Rath was not proceeding forward. Why? Why? Jagannath was seeing that, oh, where is Radhika? She is not coming. So he stopped his Rath, and anyone cannot pull even elephants and thousands and billions of persons. They can do. But again, when he used to come, and then Rath used to go forward. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed so many evidences there. Then, anyhow, in the evening, Rath reached Sundarachal, that is Vrindavan. It was coming from Dwarka or Kshetra. So, Jagannath Puri is Dwarka, or you may tell in some sense Kurukshetra, but not Vrindavan, never Vrindavan. Vrindavan is where? Navadvip. Navadvip is Vrindavan. Anywhere not written that Jagannath Puri is Vrindavan. Though Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in Gambhira, he tested Radhayam Pranay Mahima. Everything. But why Navadvip is told? Vrindavan, not this. Because there is social happiness. These pastimes only can hear Swarup Damodar, Raya Ramananda, Sikhi Maithi, or half. So anyone can see. But in Navadvip Leela, but from Sachi Maida, he is going to school. Jagannath sometimes becomes angry to beat him. Jagannath. Because so many ladies complaining, so many teachers and Brahmins, they were complaining against our little boy. That's when they are taking bath and meditating, and he takes water from mountain. So many sweet water. So there is no opulence like Krishna Leela in Braja. So this is more higher than Jagannath, and also more than Godavari, where Rasaraj Mahabhav was more higher than Jagannath also. But this is not called Vrindavan. Now, cart reached to Sundarachal, that is Vrindavan. And now it is 5th day, Hera Panchami. Hera Panchami, Lakshmi, there is Bimla Devi. She became one. Where Jagannath has gone? He had not taken permission for me. And he has gone. And anyhow he knew that he has gone to Vrindavan. Why he hidden me? He said. And then he took so many associates, Lakshmi, and with sticks and so many things. Oh, with a drum, old man, and in denial, riding on the chariot seat. And what became? Who is there? Can you?
ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाश्लाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Shri Gurudev has instructed me to explain some of the pastimes. Hera Panchami. This festival comes 5 days after, as Shri Gurudev has explained, 5 days after Jagannath has left Jagannath Puri and gone to Sundarachal, Gundicha Mandir. Lakshmi becomes very angry. Why has Jagannath gone to Vrindavan? There's nothing in Vrindavan. Sticks, some stones, some flowers, nothing, no riches. So she becomes, why he's left? We have so much opulence. So she makes a great display of opulence. And she brings all her attendants, and they come to, practically it's like attacking Jagannath. So this is traditional festival. And Kashi Mishra instructed Prataparudra Maharaj, oh, Ratha Yatra festival was so opulent, but you should make Hera Panchami festival more opulent, so that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will be very pleased. Prataparudra Maharaj, he emptied his treasury. And there were hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of attendants for Lakshmi. Beautifully dressed, so many chamaras, bands, very, very opulent display. And first of all they came and they attacked the Rath cart, beating it with sticks. Already there'd been a special place for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his associates. They were standing and they were watching the display. They were laughing so much. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, oh, I've never seen man like this before. In Vrindavan, there are different kinds of man. I've heard in Dwarka, Satyabhama sometimes, she takes off her ornaments, takes off her beautiful clothes, puts on rags, goes to her anger room, and scratches the floor and she becomes sulky. But I've never seen anything like this before. He turned to Sarab Damodar and he asked Sarab Damodar to explain. Sarab Damodar began explaining the moods of Braj and different kinds of man in Braj. And Srila Gurudeva has explained that man is very, very high mood. It comes after sneha, rag, pranay. Pranay means that lover and beloved have become like one. They don't feel any difference. Like two lotuses on the same stem. So close. At that time then, as pranay develops, then it becomes man. So it's a very intimate mood, not like anger in the material world, where two people become angry and they separate, they never speak to each other again. But in Braj, man means that the heroine knows that the hero is so attached, more attached, like two people, he must come. So man is very important because it increases Krishna's eagerness to meet with the gopis. Sarab Damodar began to explain this. At the same time, Shivas Thakur, he was seeing the big procession. Shivas Thakur, he worships Lakshmi Narayana. So Lakshmi is his worshipable deity. He began cheering, oh, look at this good display, very nice. See Lakshmi, see the opulence. And then he began criticizing Braj. And what is there in Braj? Only some sticks, some stones, they don't have proper jewels. Gopis, they just have flowers. They don't have nice decorations. Just some minerals from Govardhan. Nothing compared with Lakshmi. See my Lakshmi. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was listening, he was smiling. Then he turned to Sarab Damodar. Sarab Damodar in Braj is Lalita Saki. Pure Braj mood. So Sarab Damodar turned to Shiva Thakur. He said, oh, you don't know my Vrindavan. Don't you know? Chintamani, Chintamani, Prakara Sadmasu, Kalpa Vriksha, Laksha Vriteshu. In Vrindavan, the whole earth is made of wish-fulfilling gems. Then what is left to desire? But the gopis have no desires. They take these wonderful wish-fulfilling gems and they make anklets out of them, bracelets for their ankle bells, because they make very sweet sound when they're dancing. It attracts Krishna's mind. Kalpa Vriksha, on this land of wish-fulfilling gems, there's forests and forests and forests, Kalpa Vriksha. These trees fulfill all desires. But the gopis don't care for the Kalpa Vriksha trees. They just take the flowers and they decorate themselves. They're not interested in fulfilling so many desires. And then Surabhi Ravi Palayanta. The cows also, they're not ordinary cows. But they're also giving milk and wish-fulfilling. They're fulfilling all the desires of the devotees. So Sarab Damodar said that you don't know the opulence of my Vrindavan. Actually, Vrindavan is full of opulence, but it's always covered with sweetness. Srila Gurudeva has explained, as Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has explained, that if you have a big pot of milk boiling, and there's a piece of grass, dried straw in the milk, so sometimes coming to the surface and then again going down, sometimes coming to the surface and again going down. So in the sweetness of Braj, the opulence is like this, it's always covered by sweetness. But actually the opulence in Braj is more than the opulence in Dwarka. Gurudev gives the example, when Krishna was a tiny baby, Putana came. Putana was not ordinary witch, like fairy story witch. Kamsa, he had the strength of 10,000 elephants. Very, very powerful. And before Krishna was born, Kamsa was fighting with Putana. And Putana was so powerful, Kamsa had to give in. He said, stop, stop, stop. We'll be like brother and sister. I'll protect you, you can protect me. And therefore, Kamsa sent Putana to Vrindavan to kill Krishna, baby Krishna. When Krishna sucked Putana's breast, she was pulling. Oh, get off, get off, get off. Pulling and pulling. But even she was so strong, she couldn't pull off Krishna. Just tiny baby. But when Mother Yashoda is looking after the milk, Krishna's sucking Mother Yashoda's breast, and the milk begins to boil over on the stove. Oh, I have to save the milk. Gurudev says Krishna's hanging on like a little monkey. With his arms, he's got his arms around Mother Yashoda. With his legs also. And his mouth. Like this, holding on. And Mother Yashoda picks up the one, get down. Like this. So there's so much opulence. Krishna is so powerful. And Mother Yashoda is so powerful, but it's covered by sweetness. It looks like ordinary pastime. Krishna says, oh, what happened? I don't know. I just sucked her breast and she fell down dead. The whirlwind demon came up in the air. Krishna caught onto his neck. I was just holding on to me. He fell down and smashed it in pieces. What would happen? So like this, then Shiva's Thakur began to change his mood, and he came because actually Shiva's Thakur is like Narad Muni, but there are different manifestations of Narad Muni. There's Narad Muni also in Vaikuntha, Narad Muni also in Braj, seeing pastimes there, and Madhu Mangal is also Narad Muni. So then Shiva's Thakur, he came in the mood of Madhu Mangal. He began, I can't do it. He began making a funny sound. He was laughing. Oh, very good, very good. So like this, Srimad Gosvami, he began to explain the different kinds of heroin, different kinds of man in Braj. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as he was hearing Sarat Damodars, very, very sweet katha, he was entering into all these moods and relishing all the moods, Braj moods, coming from Srila Sarat Damodar Swami. So in this way they were relishing and enjoying Hera Panchami festival.